In the 1930s, a man named Kuta Buk gained widespread recognition for an extraordinary skill. He could see perfectly and even read without using his physical eyes. Throughout the 1930s and 1940s, he toured the world performing theatrical shows, claiming that his vision without using his eyes was a result of his yoga practice. After decades of intense training, in 1945 he stunned crowds by riding a bicycle through the crowded streets of Broadway and Times Square in New York, completely blindfolded with his head fully bandaged. Recently, Netflix produced a short film about Kuta Buk's life called The Wonderful Story of Henry Sugar. This film is based on a literary work by Roald Dahl, where the character Imdad Khan represents Kuta Buk. Imdad explains how he developed his extraordinary abilities, such as seeing with his eyes covered, through the teachings of a yogi. The mind is scattered, dealing with thousands of things at once. What you see, hear, smell, think about, or try not to think about. You must train your mind to focus so intensely that you can visualize a single object and nothing else. With enough practice, you might be able to concentrate your conscious mind on one chosen object for about 3.5 minutes. This requires around 20 years of consistent daily effort. This was the wisdom shared by the great yogi Imdad. In reality, Kuta Buk began practicing focused attention by meditating in front of a candle, concentrating on the darkest part of the flame. When his mind reached deep focus, he would close his eyes and keep the image of his deceased brother in his mind. After months of practice, he was able to hold that mental image for over 3 minutes. That was when he started experiencing something remarkable. He could see with his eyes closed. What makes this film interesting is its emphasis on the power of the mind, especially the power of focused attention. In the next few minutes, we'll explore the mind's mysterious ability to influence reality. From ancient shamanic rituals to modern quantum physics, we'll uncover how everything around us is energy, and how mastery of focused attention controls that energy. We will also examine ancient texts such as the Yoga Sutras and the work of anthropologist Carlos Castaneda, who introduced the concept of intent. These sources reveal secrets to altering reality and how laws like the law of attraction and the law of assumption are connected to these same principles. At the end, we'll share powerful meditation practices inspired by Imdad Khan to help you harness this energy and create your own reality. Mind over matter. Thousands of years ago, people already spoke about the extraordinary powers humans could develop, as described in the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali, an ancient foundational text of yoga. It mentions that by perfecting concentration and consistently directing attention, the mind gains supernatural abilities called siddhis. Patanjali outlines a practice called samyama, which involves 3 stages: concentration, dharana, meditation, dhyana, and deep absorption, samadhi. This focused practice enables the yogi to directly influence physical and energetic reality. Through this method, It's said possible to develop abilities beyond what we normally think possible, such as clairvoyance, knowledge of others' thoughts, invisibility, levitation, and control over the elements. These powers aren't the goal of yoga, but rather a byproduct of mastering mind and energy control. Similarly, shamans enter trance states and concentrate their energy to call on Mother Earth for rain or healing, or to find lost people. Anthropologist Carlos Castaneda described this supernatural force as intent, an energy or will that shamans harness to direct their power and consciousness for specific purposes. Intent is an immeasurable, universal force that underlies everything, giving focus and making the universe function. It manifests in us as intention, desire, and will. Yet, most people live disconnected from this force, perceiving the world without awareness of this connection. Modern connections. Modern practices, like remote viewing, studied in projects such as the Stargate program, show how the mind can access information from distant places or times without physical senses. Like ancient yogic teachings, remote viewing depends on the mind's ability to transcend space-time through focused attention. These examples show what humans can achieve by directing attention and energy with persistence and intention. While you don't need to be a yogi or shaman or spend decades meditating to access this power in daily life, you can use it to improve health and manifest your desires. Everything is energy. We live in a universe made entirely of energy. Even what seems solid is just energy vibrating at different frequencies. Quantum physics reveals that on a subatomic level, everything exists as probabilities within a vast quantum field. Reality isn't fixed, but a dynamic range of possibilities. Our focus and attention influence which of these potentials manifest into physical experience. Observing and directing energy towards something can change the very nature of what we perceive. This idea aligns with quantum entanglement, where particles become linked regardless of distance, showing a fundamental interconnectedness of the universe. This interconnection suggests that everything influences everything else. When you concentrate your attention, you're not only focusing your mind, but also channeling your energy toward a specific possibility, increasing the chance it will appear in your reality. This is the power of focused attention. While focusing alone may not instantly create miracles, combined with aligned intention and vibration, it significantly increases the likelihood of manifesting your goals. The law of attraction. This relationship between human consciousness and the quantum field is the basis for the law of attraction. Attracting what we want isn't just about thinking positively, but also feeling and vibrating at the right frequency to make the universe respond. The law of attraction suggests that by aligning our circumstances, opportunities, and resources with what we desire, we can attract those things into our lives. Essentially, what we think and feel creates a vibration that acts like a magnet, drawing people, situations, and opportunities that share the same frequency. This idea is based on the principle that the universe responds to the energy we emit. From the perspective of quantum physics, when we send out a certain frequency, we influence the quantum field by focusing our attention on a specific possibility. This focused observation increases the likelihood that this potential will materialize into our reality. When we maintain a positive vibration, our goals and desires become clearer and more attainable because the universe begins to respond to this coherent energy. However, many people struggle to see immediate results despite positive thinking and visualization. This is often because conscious thoughts are contradicted by deep-rooted subconscious beliefs that hinder our ability to attract what we want. Here, the law of assumption, a concept developed by Neville Goddard, becomes important. This law teaches that to manifest your desires, you must live and act as if you already possess them. By assuming your wish is fulfilled and feeling it as your current reality, you not only align your vibration, but also create a mental reality that eventually manifests physically. Simply believing and feeling that you have already achieved your goal generates a powerful vibration that attracts circumstances matching that assumed reality. These two laws, the law of attraction and the law of assumption, work together as a process of vibrational alignment and conscious creation. While the law of attraction makes you aware of the energy you emit, the law of assumption encourages you to live within that energy as if it already belongs to you. It's like activating an internal frequency that radiates outward, creating a continuous loop between belief, feeling, and experience. By applying both laws simultaneously, you not only attract what you desire, but also convince your mind that it is already true, which speeds up the manifestation process. Reality is not what it seems. This concept, that our consciousness influences external reality, aligns with modern theories like biocentrism, proposed by Dr. Robert Lanza. Lanza suggests that consciousness is fundamental to the universe. It is not the universe that creates consciousness, but consciousness that shapes the universe. This resonates with the holographic universe theory, which proposes that what we perceive as reality is a projection of information stored on another level or dimension, similar to how a hologram creates a 3D image from a 2D surface. According to this theory, reality is just a small part of a vast information network, and our consciousness plays a crucial role in interpreting and navigating this hologram. The power of attention. To create a hologram, a focused light source like a laser is needed to project the image. Similarly, our attention acts as that focused beam of light. When we concentrate deeply on a particular aspect of reality, we illuminate that possibility within the quantum hologram, allowing it to take shape in our perceptible world. Just as a laser projects a hologram with clarity, focused attention activates certain potentials among countless possibilities, bringing them into existence. By consciously directing our mental energy, we project our personal reality, selecting different versions of the quantum hologram. The sharper our focus, the clearer and more tangible the experience that emerges. Energy is the key. Energy surrounds and composes everything we perceive. Ancient cultures had different names for this life force. Ki in Japan, Qi in China, Prana in India, and ether in ancient Greece. Despite different names, they all refer to the same omnipresent energy that exists before matter itself. We can learn to control and channel this subtle energy through practices developed over thousands of years in disciplines like yoga, qigong, and tai chi. These systems recognize energy centers in the body called chakras, which regulate the flow of energy on physical, mental, and spiritual levels. Each chakra corresponds to different aspects of life, from survival and security in the root chakra to spiritual connection in the crown chakra. Through meditation, conscious breathing, and focused attention on these points, we can enhance and redirect vital energy throughout the body, balancing the chakras and allowing energy to flow freely. Directed attention unlocks energy. Whether activating chakras or performing energy healing, the key is the ability to focus the mind. When energy flows freely and balanced through our chakras, we experience greater vitality, well-being, and mental clarity. This flow also boosts creativity and our capacity to manifest desires and goals. Many spiritual traditions agree that our creative power expands as energy circulates unblocked through our body and mind. Practical breathing exercise. You can test this with a simple breathing exercise. Take deep inhales, filling your abdomen and lungs, then exhale effortlessly. Do 30 quick, deep breaths, letting air flow naturally. After the last exhale, hold your breath as long as comfortable. Then take a deep breath and resume normal breathing. This technique, popularized by Wim Hof, is known for boosting mental clarity and creativity by circulating energy swiftly throughout the body. Protect your energy. Just as some habits enhance energy flow, others drain it. Poor diet, insufficient sleep, and inactivity can block energy circulation. Negative mental and emotional patterns, like chronic stress, obsessive thinking, or persistent negativity, also hinder energy flow. In today's world, constant distractions, especially social media, fragment our attention. Rapidly switching from one fleeting stimulus to another weakens our ability to focus deeply. This distraction is not accidental. Many platforms are designed to diminish sustained attention, which undermines our power to intentionally create our reality. Focused attention allows us to channel energy toward what we want to manifest. When scattered, we lose control over our reality and become more influenced by external forces. Instead of focusing on personal growth and goals, we get caught in cycles of distraction and negativity, making it easier for others to manipulate collective consciousness. Boost your energy and manifestation. By protecting your energy from being drained by negativity, you increase the power available to create the life you desire. Instead of wasting time on negative news or meaningless content, redirect your attention to your vision. The more you focus on that vision, the more it manifests in your present reality. Using the law of attraction and the law of assumption, you project your mind toward your desired life and feel it as part of your present, aligning yourself with it. Of course, your actions must match your thoughts. Consistent choices and behaviors that support your vision are essential. Coherence between thoughts, feelings, and actions is key to effectively manifesting your reality. Maintaining energy and focus. To keep your energy strong and body ready to channel it, adopt daily habits that nurture both mind and body, not only during meditation or manifestation exercises, but throughout your day. Practice. Inspired by Imdad Khan. Sit comfortably in front of a candle with the flame about 40 centimeters away at eye level. Observe the flame carefully. You'll notice 3 parts: a bright yellow outer area, a blue core near the base, and a darker center. Focus your gaze on the center of the flame, allowing your attention to settle there until nothing else exists in your mind, and you merge with the flame. If you don't have a candle, use any object that helps you concentrate, such as a plant or figurine. If your mind wanders, gently bring your attention back to the object. Gradually, your mind will relax and fully focus. When you reach a calm, concentrated state, close your eyes and visualize yourself achieving your goal or desire. Feel the emotions of having already accomplished it. Hear the sounds around you and imagine every detail vividly. Spend time recreating this scene in your mind. When ready, slowly end the visualization, trying to keep the feeling alive throughout your day. Return to this feeling whenever you remember it, appreciating it as something valuable in your life. Before starting, you may do 3 cycles of Wim Hof breathing to reset your mental and physical state and prepare for meditation. This concludes today's guidance, shared with my best intention and full attention. I hope this information brings value and inspiration to your journey. Thank you for watching until the end. See you soon.